All right, let's get into a game. Aerial spec looks pretty good here. Not sure about this missile spec. Missile spec could also be good, but you get these storms. We could do fire with the storms if needed. We need to position storms like this in order to do the fire. Um, Rhino spec. Think we go what? Fangs here or crawlers? Maybe just crawlers, or I don't know. What is he gonna build? Like dogs or something? Maybe just crawler. Safer option, maybe. Perhaps go like this. And what's the recommended position here? Something like this. Yeah, I'm fine with this. I'm fine with this. Probably need to put these guys more vertical though. What the? Um. So they're like this. So maybe like this. Kind of happy with this as well. So we could fit like a Fire Badger in here. I don't know. Standard balls, interesting. Our position is not too bad for the standard, it looks like. Our acolytes are still too forward. Obviously, this should be behind here, you would imagine. So this was a mistake. And it would have been way worse even if you went aggro, so we're kind of even lucky here. Vertical positioning is pretty good. So let's see. Skip. Okay. Forgot we were aerial spec, but skipping is still good, I think. All right, so he's making his board very burnable. More arc lights. This is like music to our ears here. This is, I mean, the fangs aren't amazing into the Phantom Rays, but we could see worse than this. He upgrades the steel ball. Okay. Seems like it's good for us, but the steel bolts do get concerning. However, he needs to redeploy this in a more forward position for it to be super threatening. It's a really nice volley. Takes out the arc light of both of these. Really poor positioning on the arc light, obviously. To lose the arc light on both sides from the first volley is, yeah, that's hard to even. It's hard to position it that well, actually. I think we're gonna have to just skip here. Maybe Wasp Swarm is okay. 600. Let's see. Wasp Swarm or no Wasp Swarm? Could be good, right? It's probably an okay thing to do. We do miss out on one deployment of the Phantom Rays. So we are paying a price for this. Let's see. Should probably upgrade this. This is doing nothing. This is doing nothing. Do we go for another crawler or something? We kind of want to. It would be good not to use the fire here, I think, because we burn like 3 packs of chaff, and he loses nothing. So we might need to figure out an alternative way to deal with this chaff. We already have the arc lights. They aren't doing so well on this side here, but hopefully we can take out the phoenixes before we lose the tower, and it does look like we are able to. Right in time. All right, kind of got lucky there with the tower timing and everything. Excellent. We get this. We get this. Both are amazing for us. I think the Fire Badgers are a little bit better though. I mean, Mustangs could be good, but we run the risk of him going fire. I think we go for the Fire Badgers. This way our chaff problems are kind of dealt with. Arrange them right away. And if we want fire, we'll just go napalm on the Fire Badgers. Could go for another chaff ourselves, maybe. And do we start selling out of this? Maybe. Can't though. So I think we just keep waiting for the technology here. There's no rush to tech anything. All right, so the Mustangs are the way he's going to deal with this. Now he has more to lose than us in terms of the fire. How did he get it to get? How did he get a level 3 one? Okay, got the level 2 drop. So this is kind of scary now for us. I say we do oil, and we think about going napalm or oil on the rays, but I don't really love the oil on the rays. Maybe for a finisher, because yeah, this is going to cause a lot of problems here, and this rhino is very annoying for us. We are kind of winning this side, but the rhino's still alive. It'd be nice if we can get this rhino. Oh my goodness. Things are spiraling out of control now. Alright, we kind of got a pretty big problem on our hands. Absorption module. Yeah, I think we don't go for this. I mean, it's going to pay itself off maybe in the next turn, but we need multiple turns after. So what do we do here? Fort AA, probably? It's a lot to invest. Need something that can kill the rhino. It's a huge problem for us. Just skip here and think about this. Let's go for the oil first. Maybe we can cheese our round first. We could cheese the first round. Kind of like this. And do you think we want to go another Fire Badger? Probably want to go napalm. What's our first technology? First technology is going to be shield, I think. And we have to sell out of this, I think. This is getting very useless. You just go another Fire Badger, or yeah, floating 150 isn't smart here. Would have preferred to at least get like temp range or something, but yeah, he is kind of committing to the Phoenix, which makes the Fort AA a good play. So I think we go like Napalm, Fort AA, something like that. It's probably going to lose the round given the Fire Badgers. And I'm pretty sure we just go Fort AA next round. Shield is good on the Phantom Rays, of course. We can deal with this Rhino later after everything else is dead. When do we get the drop now? So next round is the drop? Okay. I think we're going to have to skip here since we're going for the fort. Do we wait till next round to go to the fort? Maybe, right? And it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're getting it next round. Maybe go for the additional deploy and just kind of like throw some chaff around. But the game's not going to last too much longer, right? But I think just for safety, let's get this. Go for the napalm, I think. Go for the temp range. And I don't know. I don't know about the oil. The oil might be good here. What other technology do we need? I mean, but it's kind of redundant with the napalm, though. Just get another Fire Badger maybe here. More Phantom Rays to deal with his ground units. Get a missile. And do we sell out of this yet? Probably. All right. Aerial spec, so he's hard committed now into this. Interestingly, the Phoenixes don't have any technologies, even though they're the they're the number one damage dealers here. This is pretty good for him. This Rhino, it almost needs like an armor tech. But these Napalm Fire Badgers are absolutely devastating. So hopefully we get the fort next round and we can just close it out, because his only defense now is those Phoenixes. All right, so we don't get what we were looking for. Get the Vulcans, which are a little redundant. I think we just sell out of something. Right? Let's see. Just get another fort, maybe? Three forts here kind of doesn't make sense. We need like 2 forts here, I think, instead. Just so we have like 1 fort for every single one of those Phoenixes. Hit the missile. Think this is okay. Raidens with EMP, that's super interesting. It's not going to be great. It's going to be a little scary into the forts. We only have 2 chaff here. Um, and I wonder if the fortresses are kind of like they're a little bit too exposed, like this. But I guess the Fortress AA is not really the main thing we're using the Fortress for. It's kind of acting as a tank for the Rhino, kind of tank stuff on the ground. Might even be GG right now. All right, pretty straightforward game. We used Napalm instead of the Ray Oil because I think Napalm is probably just better. You know, it's basically the same cost um, as the Phantom Ray Oil 300 instead of 400, but the Ray Oil splashes everywhere on our own side of the map. Doesn't go where we want it to go. We end up killing. We've got 4 chaff here. We end up killing too much of our own chaff. So yeah, I mean, for the opponent, he just overinvested into the Mustangs. Mustangs just burned too way too easily to the Fire Badgers. So it was a pretty easy game for us here. I don't think there was anything he could have done, like maybe throw down a War Factory or something. But yeah, I think this was not really a winnable game for him. Arclight range probably didn't do anything either. We do have 4 packs of chaff, so maybe, but you know the Mustangs also kind of clear chaff. Armor on the Rhino could have been quite interesting, like early on, because it would have allowed him to win maybe another round. And we may not have had anything to deal with the Rhino because our Phantom Rays were dying before they got to them. Anyways, pretty simple game here. Thanks for watching.